I got my feet done. You wanna know why? Look at how I made money on feet finders.
In the other hand. This is the gentleman that matched the description of our armed robbery. Why are you hiding back here? Made contact with him back here behind a dumpster, which is only about 150 yards, 200 yards from where the victim left the suspect out. Thank you.
And the description she gave us was to a T. She said a navy blue jacket with blue jeans, gray hair, fairly long. That's basically what she described to us. It's a green plastic handle, serrated knife with a sheath. And that was on his side when we went to grab him out.
I know. You're the third person he's bit.
You gotta listen to us when we tell you, show us your hands and come out. Listen, I said it myself 4 times to you.
Right now, he's under arrest. And he'll be treated for his dog bite injury.
Registration? Do you have any ID on you? You don't? He's about to take you home? Alright, how old are you? How old? 16? Do me a favor, step out for a second. Come back over here. Alright, do me a favor, just put your hands off your hips there and just pat you down for weapons, okay? Okay. Anything illegal in the car? What are you doing here?
I was on my phone trying to get the instructions.
For what?
To take him home.
Who is that?
I just met him. He asked me if he'd get a ride.
You don't just pick juveniles up.
I don't know how old he is, so just give him a ride home.
You don't have any weapons in here? No knives, guns, nothing? Where? Stop. I already asked you if you had a weapon. You told me no. Turn around. I asked you if you had a weapon, and you told me no. Well, that's misconduct involving weapons, because I already asked you. Have a seat right there. And you got a loaded gun. Ooh. Yeah. Alright, dude, listen. He's got sex lube right there, okay? He's got meth, he's got a gun, and he's got liquor. You're gonna wind up with a bullet in your head, okay? I mean, he's up to no good. I'm gonna ask you right now, and I want you to be straight with me, okay? Did that man proposition you in any way? Honestly. What do you say? All right. Did he offer you money or anything?
$20.
Yeah. This is for child sexual assault. Just so you know, he's 37 years old. He's 38. You could have wound up dead. Just don't jump in people's cars, man. Well, he had a gun. This dude's a predator. I can tell you right now.
The adult male will be booked into the Maricopa County Jail, eliciting a minor for sex. This could have ended up very tragic for that juvenile.
We are assisting a county unit on a suspicious vehicle.
It's over.
What's over?
What the situation is, what's wrong?
How much marijuana do you have in the vehicle?
Not that much.
Okay. Are you the child's father?
I'm going to get off the phone and step out.
The female suspect. She had stolen something and somebody filed for a warrant for her arrest.
You got anything on you? Okay. You know you got a warrant?
So she's going to go to jail for her warrant. Is that your daughter?
Yeah, it's my baby. That's my
Just face this way for me.
Hey, that's a child in the car.
I'm trying to close it out.
A baby, that's a part of me. And I'm trying to calm down, but that's my daughter in the car.
I think she's highly intoxicated.
Yeah. There's cups and booze in the front seat and no weed propped up, so. Okay. Come on back here with me, okay?
I'll have you step back here, sir.
What? Do I gotta
Yep.
run anything?
Let me take her. What's your name? It's okay.
I can't help it. Well, now you. You want me to on myself? Or what? I'm going to put it away. But I had to pee.
The male is rather intoxicated. He also urinated while we were all just standing there. I'm not really quite sure what he was doing. At this point, he's going to go to jail as well for public intoxication. Do you have different clothing for her?
In the car,
Okay. You should have changed her. She's soaked.
I did change her. She gave me all the shoes. I was going to tell you, I am my mother.
Can I change your diaper? Yeah, you need a new one. Yes, I do. I got you. Okay, I'm gonna lift you up, okay? This is the part of the job that pisses me off. When kids get mistreated and stuff.
Mama, you leave me alone.
Here we go.
What? You know she's good. Thank you. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for not taking her.
America First Conservative, endorsed by Henry McMaster.
Lieutenant Governor Pamela Abbott. She's fantastic.
At McWhorter School of Pharmacy, we take your family further together.
This is your time to train and build and discover what type of pharmacist you want to be.
It's not just about teaching the students to pass the exam. We want them to be a great, competent, caring pharmacist.
I was upset because of what was going on for this little girl. The mother is intoxicated. There was a smell of burnt marijuana inside the vehicle. There was no child seat, and I've never seen somebody just pee right there in public. It was a strange call, that's for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I actually need to go live on fucking YouTube, but it's all good. We'll go live tomorrow. Fuck it. We'll go live on the tube tomorrow. Fuck it. For the pound on my breast, we finna murder that. Okay, but I'm feeling sorrow. Tonight on the face, better by tomorrow. Say mama, hey mama, I've been feeling homesick. You stay in your back, but smile in your face. It's just a stay in your back, but smile in your face. What up? Yeah, ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And this that soldier shit, you know what I'm saying? That real soldier shit. Soldier for life. I said, ooh. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Flush all the Percocet. Why? They weren't working, yeah. For the my bush, we finna murder that. The day I'm in game, but I've been feeling sorrow. Tonight I'ma pray about it. Hey, say mama, hey mama, I've been feeling homesick. Then I know that 8 bitches will stab you in your back, but smile in your face. Niggas will act how they act, but they want your place. Oh no.
Mike Will Made It was on the Backfield podcast, and he exposed French Montana for doing him in the worst way and being one of the grimiest people in the music industry. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I want to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. The highest temperature is going to be for today. I'll say probably 7 out of 10 times by clicking the link in my description recently, and I've had the same question after every interview. Because each interview, French talks about how he made Unforgettable. That's a record that's 2 times diamond. That's his biggest record. And he talks about how a record that's 2 times diamond, that's 84 million sold worldwide, right? Made over $1 billion. He hasn't made not a dollar from that record. Now, I always thought it was weird, but he always put the blame on the record labels. And it's not until this Mike Will Made It interview that we found out the real reason why French Montana haven't received $1.
There's no way why I shouldn't be making money off Unforgettable. Right. There's no way why I shouldn't be making money off Pop That or my first album or second. You know, we got so many hits. You know what I'm saying? Like, the hits speak for themselves. I haven't made $1 of Unforgettable, and it's almost double diamond.
No, that's wait. Double diamond is $2 billion.
It's 20 million.
20 million.
Well, it's about 20 billion.
That's 20 million was sold.
No, that's just in the States. Around the world, probably like 84 or something like that. Yeah.
What you mean you ain't make $1? How much money they spent on the record?
That's what I'm saying. When you coming up as an artist, you're not really looking at that. Mm-hmm. You're just looking at, okay.
Looking at that upfront money.
Upfront money because you're trying to get your bag up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Then once you figure out that you're making money in the back end, now you want the back end too. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of not fair. You know what I'm saying? So you can't really be mad at the labels because you're supposed to look at all that in the beginning. But now, it's on 100%, you know what I'm saying? That we just put our own money up. I mean, radio, what it cost? I mean,
$250.
$250. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you drop $250 into this.
Couple billboards.
Yeah.
Right. Going independent is not that easy because the labels have a monopoly on all the infrastructure and the industry within the media industry to make it impossible and to deter an artist from going independent. But that's a story for another day, okay? Now, French Montana played like the sob story when talking about why he didn't get $1 from Unforgettable. But Mike Will Made It actually did an interview with Esso and Anakin where he broke down the exact reason why French ain't make $1 from that song. And let's just say the sob story.
It say he was put on the song really by accident. He wasn't supposed to be put on the song. Some shit like that.
Story that French told is not it.
How'd that phone call go when Sway called you and told you gave away Unforgettable?
It wasn't even Sway calling me that and telling me that he gave away Unforgettable. It was really like me just seeing it on the internet leaked. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, so like, I mean, it really pissed me off. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know it was gonna be a huge record?
Yeah, for sure. I knew it was a huge record with just only Sway Lee on there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as an executive, it's almost like, man, you just bought this new jewelry and you had it sitting over there. And then, boom, you pull up, and I'm outside with that shit on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it was. Like, we weren't looking to get that song place on anybody's album. We weren't looking to put any artist on that. You know what I'm saying? Only reason Jeremiah even had it because Jeremiah had delivered Throw Some More for Ray Shrimmer before they even took off.
Right.
So, man, when he delivered that joint, it was like, Sway was like, man, damn, bro, I got to do something else with Jeremiah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So Unforgettable was supposed to be on Shrimp Life too.
I'm conflicted here because I kind of understand what Mike is saying, but it gets to a point where, first off, it couldn't have gotten any better. It couldn't have gone any better. The song is 2 times diamond, 84 million sold. What more did you want? Now, Mike is saying, hey, bruh, if we would have done it our way, the label wouldn't have had as big of a cut they had. We would have done it the right way. It would have just been us. But French leaked the record. So French got the record from Sway Lee. He bought it from Sway Lee. However, Mike Will made it. It's the producer. It's his beat. It's his tax. It's his everything. So hence, he owns like 50% of it. He wouldn't clear it. So when French leaked the record, he kept taking it down, right? Sending copyright takedowns. However, the copyright takedowns couldn't work fast enough because by that time, the internet already grabbed a hold of it. DJs were already playing it. The radio was already playing it. So Mike was forced to come to the table and make a deal. That deal led him with a larger percentage than he would probably, have if it was just him and Sway. French got kind of effed over, ain't really make $1 from it. The labels kind of made a pretty decent penny as well. So Mike is saying that he has a problem with how French went about it because French could have came to him directly, but French didn't. French kind of went around him because French understood he didn't want French on the song. My problem with this is Mike kept saying, oh, I knew what the record was. Oh, I knew what it was. But you was sitting on it. You sat on the record. You didn't drop it. You didn't release it, right? So, like, it's cool to be like a Monday night quarterback, right? Like a Monday morning quarterback. But if you had the record and you sat on the record and you didn't release the record and you wanted to wait until Sway Lee's solo project, which is probably going to be years later, I think Sway Lee is dropping a solo project this year. Didn't Unforgettable drop like what, 2018, I think? 2017, I'm not sure, maybe a little later, maybe, maybe around that time. But yeah, like if the record, like hadn't had dropped at that time, you think it would have been big enough if you would have dropped it 8 years later? So you set on the record, you pussyfoot around it, French got the record and dropped it and made it a hit, and now you mad and salty and complaining about it on a podcast.
Sway had did Black Beatles, and then boom, Jimmy was like, all right, boom, I get on that one. All right, boom, now we done. You know what I'm saying? And then Sway was like, bro, what about this Unforgettable? I'm like, yeah, Jim, just get on the Unforgettable. Jim was like, man, bro, like I'm just tapped out. Like, bro, we'll get it. I'll get on there on the next album. So they were already talking about doing solo project. It was talks about it. Right. So I was like, man, what's gonna work if Jim don't get on here, Sway? If Jim don't get on here, then we could use it for the first Sway Lee album. And so, boom, Shrimp Life 2 dropped, and like a week or two later, and then Black Beatles just started shooting up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Black Beatles was #1 on the Hot 100 for like, man, 8 weeks, and out of nowhere, Unforgettable just leaks on the internet.
Wow.
And I'm just like, hold on, what the like, you know what I'm saying? But people had told me that they had heard Bro's version. You know what I'm saying? I had already been familiar with French. We already had a relationship, and the fact that Bro ain't reach out to me and let me know, like, hey, man, your little bro did this song right here. Man, I would love to get on it any kind of way. What are y'all planning to do with it? Or, like, what are y'all planning not to do with it? Or, like, are y'all sleeping on it or are y'all not? It was no conversation. It was just like, oh, my God, this shit hot. Boom, I'm going to put my verse on here and leak it. You feel me? And it's like, I felt like we had more respect for each other than that. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever talked?
What you mean?
Have you ever talked about it since then? Not really.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it worked out for you. But it worked out, right, Mike?
This next part kind of pissed me off because they asked him, well, it all worked out, right? And Mike is still salty. Like, he's still salty that first put it out. And I'm like, hold on, man. I understand being salty in the moment it happened, but once you see is 2-time diamond, 84 million, and you still had your splits on it and you still got paid from it, then what are you complaining about? That's what I don't. Maybe it's because I'm not an artist or I'm not in the music industry. Y'all tell me, what is he still complaining about if he made all that money and the song was wildly successful. My thing is, if you guys were saving it for Sway Lee's first solo project, his first solo project is dropping this year. So the song dropped in 2017. So y'all would have held a song for 9 years. You was sleeping on the song. You ain't rock with the song. You ain't F with it. It's simple as that, bro. You slept. Yo, if this song was such a priority for you, you would have dropped that song because you knew it was a hit. You didn't think it was a hit, right? And now you're looking back and you're salty at French, and I don't understand why you're salty at French, bro. If you still got the splits, you still made money, and you still made a lot of things. It's as if like you didn't want French on the song because you didn't want French to get credit for the song.
Yeah. Not really.
Why you say it didn't work out for you?
Nah, it worked out for Sony because they own the master. I'm a businessman. I'm an executive. You know what I'm saying? So that was supposed to be one of
under your catalog.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We could have put French on there, and we could have let that be with eardrummers and Interscope like how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? But it ended up going through Epic. You know what I'm saying? That had nothing to do with this record. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, if I rock his jewelry and we just downstairs, he paid for it. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? This his jewelry. He got it laid out. He know how he want to shoot outside and everything. And I'm just already outside rocking his shit. And then it's like, this interview goes viral. It's like, hey, Clue, it worked out though, bro. You know what I'm saying? It worked out, brother. The interview goes viral.
That's a great example. But Mike, most people would look at it like, yo, the song is a big record. You made a lot of money on it. Your name is ringing bells.
My name was already ringing bells.
I mean, it's stronger. It's bigger now.
Nah, cause I didn't like.
He ain't hearing that at all.
Yeah, it's not
you said
about
you're a
that.
businessman.
It's just, yeah, I'm a businessman and I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? So out of respect, you know what I'm saying? It's respect first. Out of respect, we already know each other, so you can have that conversation with me if you're gonna do it. You know
what
what I'm
if I
saying?
don't look at it that way, Mike? What if I'm just excited and didn't think about it and just made an abrupt decision and know you didn't like it, but I might have up. I'm like, yo, this record is fire. I want to get this out.
How about this? What if French thinks you might say no?
I'm not saying you that style of nigga. And you just said 10 minutes ago, that's a hot record.
So if that's the case, if French thought I might say no and he did that, then that means he stole.
I wouldn't consider that theft for a multitude of reasons. One, like French paid Sway Lee like $1 million for the song. So French got the song from Sway Lee. Without Sway Lee, French wouldn't have had the song. So if Sway Lee sold the song to French and French hopped on it, but you're a producer, so I guess you still own the beat to it, so you still get to decide who gets the song because you own the beat, then no, that's not theft, bro. Like he paid $1 million. Yo, if I'm French, I'm like a tad bit insulted, bro. I bought the song from Sway Lee. I paid $1 million. You own the beat and you was on some hating shit. You ain't want me to get no shine for the song, so you ain't want me, right? Because that's the only reason I could really think of. Like, you ain't want me to get no shine for the song. Because if the song went 2-time diamonds, 84 million plaques, bruh, and you got paid, you got your proper credits and your proper like rights and points on the song, everything worked out good for you. You only mad because I'm on a song and I get credit. Like, come on, man. Like this, yo. Some people, bro, I'll be real, man. Some people, you gotta watch. Some people are just miserable, man. Now, I'm not saying Mike Will is miserable, you know, because obviously, you know, I got respect for the brother. But I have yet to see what the problem is here, bro. First made no money from the song. You made all the money.
Right.
I don't. You made money off of it. I didn't say like that to a stamp.
That's literally what it is. What are you talking about?
But you made money off of it, so he can't steal it if you made money.
It ain't about money. Everything.
This is why. That's why
I'm the same way.
I'm gonna make money off of it when it come on Sway Lee album. I'm gonna make money off of it. That's why Black Beatles was #1 on the Hot 100 for 8 weeks. You know what I'm saying? We was already making money on their first album. We had five successful singles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
their first album went platinum. They ain't dropped no mixtape or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we was already doing it. You feel me? So it's like back to the jewelry. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if I'm like, man, Clue ain't gonna let me rock this shit, man, put it on. He walk up, cameras is already on. I'm already talking in the camera and everything. He looking like, bro, what the how the you get my jewelry, bro? Like, man, I thought you were gonna say no, bro. But hey, look, man, the interview look good. It's sunny outside. The outfit look good, bro, and you look good too, bro. You ain't even need the jewels, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
I get it.
it's just principle, bro. Like at the end of the day, like man, we can make so many songs, bro. We can make so many hits. Like we actually do this. Like when it comes to that music, we actually do this. I introduced French to Sway Lee. You feel me? Like back when they was on the come up, when I had them come out there and write on Post Project, you know what I'm saying? And boom, I introduced French to Sway Lee. Man, they could have gotten in the studio. If he heard that song, he liked it, he could have called Sway Lee to the studio and said, hey, bro, you know what? Hey, Sway Lee, man, I want to do a song with you, bro. I really like this song. Can I use this song? Are you going to use it for your album? Well, out of respect, I'm not going to get on this song, da-da-da. Let's do some more shit. Let's do 10 other songs and let's see if we can do something hotter than that.
But out of respect for who? If
I get what
Sway Lee was okay with it, if Sway Lee gave him the
song, I see where Flocko and everybody else coming from, but I also do see where Mike Will coming from. He basically saying that French tried to like backstab him, basically, but in a sense, bro, it ain't really backstabbing you. Because this is Sway song. Like if it's somebody else's song, you just made the beat. It ain't technically your say so. You know what I'm saying? He trying to say that because he made the beat, he had say so. But bro, this ain't your song. You just made the beat. It's your beat, but it's his song. So when they type this shit up, it ain't gonna say Mike Will made it song. It's gonna say Sway Lee song produced by Mike Will made it. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway. You produced the beat. You made the beat, but you didn't make the song. You get what I'm saying? You just made the beat. The beat, the song wouldn't be nothing without me saying something on it. It would just be a beat. You know what I'm saying? But somebody would buy it, of course, because this Mike Will made it. You know what I'm saying? This Mike Will made it in French Montana. Somebody gonna buy the beat and do a song to it. You get what I'm saying? But regardless, if or if not, you can't make a song without making the beat. I can't make a beat without. Well, I can make a beat without making a song. You get what I'm saying? Like I can make this beat without making a song, but I can't make a song without making the beat. Or I can, but in this situation, a beat was made to go with a song. You get what I'm saying? So if I made the beat to go with this song, then obviously I have to rap or sing on the song on this. I have to rap and sing over this beat for it to be a song. You get what I'm saying? If that makes sense? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope I'm saying that shit right. So when he trying to say, oh, cause you rapped on my beat, cause it's my beat, it's cause it's my beat and I do the most work with Sway. This is my song. You know what I'm saying? That's basically what he trying to, like, to me, that's basically what he trying to get at. But it ain't. This Sway Lee song, bro. This ain't your song. You know what I'm saying? You should be mad at Sway Lee and not French Montana, because even if French Montana was trying to backstab you and buy the song and make more than you on the song and blase, Sway Lee sold him the song, bro. So you should be mad at Sway Lee. You should be mad at French Montana. To put that in perspective.
Song. If Sway Lee was okay with French being on the song, then what's the? Maybe I'm not seeing something, so I'm gonna stop it here. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. All right. Does this make sense to y'all? Do y'all like? I'm not. Let me know, bro. All right. Let me know in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? Okay. Did French Montana do something wrong? He bought the song from Sway Lee. I guess he didn't talk to Mike Will. Mike Will made it about it, but Sway Lee gave him the song. It was a Sway Lee song, and Mike Will made it beat. Let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? And if you're still watching this video and you want to watch another good video, then click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, or here on my screen, to find out why exactly the Breakfast Club just got exposed badly again by this media personality. And if you enjoy my content, please click the like button on this video. And when you click the like button, a hype button will show up. Please click that hype button too. It's 100% free, and it's the best way to help me push my
out to Flacco. Yeah, I was I think we was either listening or talking, or we did a video or some shit like that a couple days ago that was pertaining to that. But like I said, bro, I wouldn't be mad at the person who wanna buy something from somebody that's theirs, just because I made the beat to it. Especially when the other person do the same thing too. But I it's kind of, I ain't gonna lie though, it's kind of lines blurred, because check it out. That's like saying, and that's why he was relating it to the jury thing. Like, yeah, it's my jury, it's his jury, but if I put it on, or it's my jury, but if he put it on and go outside and then I pull up and I'm like, damn, why the fuck you got on my jury all in front of the camera? That's kind of the same thing. So that's what he was saying. Like, I kept trying to figure out why he was so related so hard to the jury, but now I'm understanding. He was saying basically, you know what I'm saying? It's my song, but if somebody else sold it to you and it's my shit, I mean, it's my beat. But if somebody else sold it to you and it's my fucking beat, you gonna try to take credit like it's your beat. I guess that's probably what he's saying. Like, you gonna try to play it as if this your shit. But bro, I was just making a verse to the song. I don't care about the beat. I'm just making a verse to the song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That shit get, when you get, you know, that's out of my what they say, that's out of my pay grade. I don't make no beats and I don't make no songs. I did though, I used to. But that's so fucking that's like 2 decades. Literally like a decade ago. Plus more. My rapping days is over, gang. It is over. Well, try to say cartel, Bo, line Watson. Oh Lord, they trying to say it's a cartel, Bo, line.
Nobody wins when the family feels, but my cartel go, man. Y'all seen him? No, I don't. I ain't seen this place.
Holding around with all these bad, been working on my endurance. Why everybody in the rush to clash, but nobody got insurance?
I'm gonna tell you this story. You can put the camera out the window and shit the bridge so we ain't gotta stop, because it's kind of dangerous to be out right there. So Perkins had got his head cut off, and cut his dick off, put his dick in his mouth when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they never disclosed what it was, so I ain't finna. Right here, we coming up on it. This bridge right here. A lot of people don't even remember Perkins. That shit happened in 2006.
I found it interesting that all of the key places Bo was showing us on this journey all centered around one thing: violence. Every single place that he was bringing me to had some sort of significant violent encounter.
Man, this ain't Cali. My crippin' don't come from Cali. Not from Murderwood. Now come over here and tell me what you got to tell me.
Fam, I'm back writing again. I wrote 4 stories to give to you guys today, along with the interview I did this morning and an interrogation that I checked out that we requested. But for the first video, this might be one of the first times we've seen a police department actually watch an interview and then go to social media to call somebody out. Not a blogger, not a random person, but a well-known rapper. Now, over the weekend, for those who don't know, a popular YouTuber known for covering street culture and criminal activity, Tommy G, had dropped a quote-unquote sit-down interview with a Houston rapper. And what was said in that interview caught the attention of the Houston Police Department, because according to them, a lot of what was said just wasn't accurate. So today, we're going to break down this whole situation, go over what the rapper said, and then compare it to what authorities are saying actually happened. Not to mention, go into detail about not only this rapper, but also the 2 events that magnified that interview. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fam, it was just spring break for those who celebrate and go out of town. And usually we talk about Miami when we talking about spring break. But this year, due to Miami having curfews and heavy restrictions throughout the years, even though they was recently lifted, plus people getting arrested left and right, in 2026, the energy shifted. And the new destination was Houston, Texas. And let's just say, things got real.
Got all you out of town spring breakers and spring break rapper, out of town rappers. Hey man, look here, man. We do not condone all this upfront tricking like that, man. Y'all gotta chill out with that shit, man. You ain't got no motherfucking personality or nothing, nigga. You just come off the back 500. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, god damn, you ain't got no kind of character or nothing. You just off the back 500. Like, come on, man. We been fucking Keisha and them and all. Come on, bro. You ain't gotta. Y'all tricking on regular hoes. You got these regular ass bitches, bro. We do not condone that shit, bro. We don't be with that shit. I'm making these red like they some extra shit. They ain't just cause you come down here, your lame ass kind of character, personality about yourself. You just want to throw money at the bitch. Don't even know you. Throw money at the bitch. Got other than everybody else hitting they hole, trying to get they hoes to your ass. You down here spending money. We can't even just have fun for spring break, cause y'all trick ass down here, just out the back here. What you want, baby? You get your feet how you look. You all right? You say, yeah, god damn.
Now for those who don't know, that's a well-known Houston rapper who you just saw in that clip. Some of y'all might remember as NFL Cartel Bo, but after catching a federal case and during time, he dropped the NFL and now goes by Cartel Bo. His real name, Warren Brown II. Now despite everything tied to his past, one thing you can't take away from him is the work he's been putting into his music. Since coming home, he's been consistent, dropping visuals, building his name back up, gaining real traction online. And for a lot of people, it's not just the image, it's the music that actually connects.
Yeah, he might look, I ain't play hood, he know we ain't good, nigga ain't nothing. Nigga ain't worried about shit, cause if it is some shit, then I'm the problem. I pills, but they ain't kicked in yet, cause all them time released. Yeah. They asked if I had a weapon, that be right on side of me. Around with all these bad, been working on my endurance. Why everybody in the rush to crash, but nobody got insurance?
And that's what makes this situation even more interesting. Cause while he's still trying to build himself as an artist, he's also telling stories about the environment he comes from. And that's where things start to take a turn. Because behind the music, there's also a real past tied to his name. Back in 2018, authorities say Warren Brown II, also known as Cartel Bo, was one of multiple individuals involved in a rap video film at Lakewood Park in Northeast Houston. The song was called Hoover. With over 7.8 million views, released on World Star Hip Hop, NFL Cartel Bo featuring Maxo Cream, insinuating they allegedly Crips, with Cartel Bo later speaking on this song 7 years later.
The right knowledge, me I see it and can't do without it. That make it sound good, but they ain't about it. No problems in Houston, and niggas
saying movement. Or so I feel like you had one of the biggest songs out of Texas, out of the nation, when it comes to.
I made the Hoover album. What you saying? And I'm tied in with niggas laying in here, but what we got going on ain't what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's love, and woo, woo. It's always gonna be love for the homeland. But the second it's fuck us, it's fuck you. Nigga. It ain't gonna never be that. Nigga gonna always get the energy you get. And that's for anybody. So you can feel how you want to feel. Or think how you want to think. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I prefer you come think that over here in the hood, in our face, versus that other shit. You know what I'm talking about? Right. If you gonna think that and you gonna express your opinion, express it on one of the things. I'll express it in the comments. Show a nigga you really feel like that. Bring whoever you want to bring. Don't, not on the internet though. Cause I'm gonna let you have that. Cause once I see that's what you're doing, I can't take you serious. I know you're not for real.
You feel like it's a situation where it is like they
what that man, this ain't Cali. My crippin' don't come from Cali. Not from Murderwood. Now come over here and tell me what you got to tell me. And if it ain't respectful, it will be handled accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And leave it at that.
I ain't got nothing to say negative about nobody, but I just, if it's gonna be some bullshit, at least stand in front of me with it.
Now that anthem got him 5 years in a RICO in prison. Authorities say a group of documented gang members, all convicted felons, gathered at Lakewood Park in Northeast Houston to film that rap music video. But that wasn't just any music video. According to federal prosecutors, multiple individuals were seen openly holding firearms on a basketball court, despite being legally prohibited from having them. Police actually received a 911 call about the situation, and when officers pulled up, most of the group took off. But they left something behind. Authorities recovered 8 loaded firearms at the scene. And here's where it gets even more serious. That same music video was later uploaded online, and investigators were able to identify the individuals in the video, match them to the firearms recovered, and build the federal case from it. Eventually, 11 people were charged in connection to this case. They was also convicted, including the lead rapper in that music video, Warren Brown II, also known, as we mentioned back then, as NFL Cartel Bo. Now, he later pled guilty along with 7 other individuals involved. So when you hear him speak on his past, this is the part of the reality behind it. Now, beyond the streets, he also spoke on his upbringing, talked about alleged abuse from his stepfather, feeling neglected from his mom growing up, and growing up in an unstable environment. All those experiences played a major role in shaping who he is today.
They with her for the first time, nigga, in the 2nd grade. She let nigga beat the shit out of me, nigga. She let Tony Davis beat the dog out of me, nigga, in the 2nd grade, nigga. All the way up until like the 4th and 5th, nigga. Granny had to take me from that hoe, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Then when she got divorced and went to the next nigga, Tooth beat the shit out of me, nigga. Tooth walked down the highway, had me with black eyes and shit, nigga. I'm a baby, nigga. I'm a little boy, nigga. You know what I'm saying? 4th grade, 5th grade shit, nigga. You feel me? After that, Steven put his motherfucking hands on my every nigga she ever fought. She let put their motherfucking hands on me, bro. That bitch gave me away again to CPS custody, bro. That hoe hated me, nigga. I stayed with Granny, nigga. I ain't never stayed with that lady no more than 3 months, nigga. This nigga was 6 years old, gang. Tony tied me up with them orange stick extension cords. Tied my feet up, tied my hips up, tied my arms up, and beat the dog shit out with me with an extra orange stick. Bro, it was blood everywhere, bro. I was 6 years old. I was 6 years old, nigga. My sister sat on the couch and cried. He made them watch. They cried, bro. They cried, bro. That nigga beat with blood everywhere, bro. Nigga Granny sheltered me, protected me, nigga. I ain't had no daddy in the picture. You know what my daddy told me? Look, I know I ain't shit, but at least I showed you everything what not to do. That nigga ain't never bought me a pair of shoes and shirt or nothing, nigga. Nigga, my mama shot at me with a 4.4 Magnum, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Man, that lady sold all my shit. That lady tried to sell my sister the pill, nigga. You don't understand, nigga. That lady ain't told me I would never be shit, nigga. That lady gave me, I was living with church people, bro, at 13 and 14. I was living with people from the church, gang. People from the church, nigga. Cause I ain't had nowhere to go for 2-3 years, nigga, as a kid, nigga. I literally was a kid, house to house, pillar to post, nigga. That hoe went and hit a robbery with some niggas on a pharmacy, then folded on a nigga, got 10 years probation. Nigga, the first time I got to some real street heat, nigga had to buck that motherfucker, nigga, with some niggas with some shit she had going on, nigga. On the ag rob, nigga. This motherfucker just pulled a knife on my sister. Got there 2-3 months ago, they calling me, begging me to bond out. And my sister pregnant. 8 months pregnant. Just had the baby. You understand what I'm saying? At the time. So it's like, bro, y'all be having these motherfuckers that's supporting, that's willing, and y'all don't really, man, love your mom and love your daddy, ain't? Cause some motherfuckers out here got situated where they hate they is. Like, they for real, bro. Motherfucker been used, abused, and tooled, and motherfucker become something in life, and they, yeah, but for real, gang. Like, appreciate your people, gang. I ain't never had no relationship with my mama or my daddy, nigga. I ain't never been able to pick up the phone and call them in a time of need, nigga. She caught another ag robbery, bro. Another one, nigga. I caught a case. I caught some real shit. You know what happened, gang? She sold my Candy Blue Slab. She sold my Great PA on 6 Supers. She blew all the money on pills in the game room, nigga, and came back to the jail with a Bible, nigga, trying to talk to me at visitation, not telling me she done sold my motherfucking shit, nigga. Shit, I done risked my life for, nigga. For real, shit, I done slung iron by. All you niggas with good-ass parents and shit, and you ungrateful, and I hate you bitch-ass niggas, gang.
So now you got an idea on who Cartel Bo is and his upbringing. As you heard in one of the interviews that we played, he refers to the neighborhood Lakewood, where he from in Houston, as Murderwood. But here's the thing, that nickname, according to Houston Police Department, isn't an official destination. It's more of a street perspective, how some people from the area may describe it based on what they seen or experienced. But when you look at official records, Lakewood itself isn't formally recognized under that name by law enforcement. So again, we got two narratives. the streets, and the official report. Over the weekend, Tommy G had released Murderwood inside Houston's deadliest hood and managed to reach 1 million+ views in 24 hours.
And everybody on the way.
What does your chain say?
Oh, hit for a bag.
Hit for a bag?
Yeah. That's my label. That's why I started, you know what I'm saying? Get you going, you feel me? You know, NFL, it's still NFL, but shit, they had put like a federal gang shit on it. So anything we do, it could be a RICO instantly.
How'd you come up with the name NFL Game?
I didn't come up with it. My partner Ray did. That's my Ray. He started NFL, nigga from Lakewood.
Because you guys almost made it to the NFL?
Oh, no.
Did you almost make it to the NFL?
No.
No? You have the body for it.
Yeah, I should have. You know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, I ain't have the area for it. You understand what I'm saying? It's a little dip. I grew up in that high right there, on high, my grandma high. This the cornerstone of the hood, boy. Like, nigga, this where I sent you that news. That motherfuckers got this shit cracked 2 weeks ago. Right around the corner on the way down here, that freeway you exited, that's where that body was hanging with the body on fire.
A man's body was found hanging underneath the East Loop
by a rope from the underside of this 610 freeway, all while on fire. Sadly, he did not survive.
Next, Bo takes us nearby to the highway where recently a brutal and mysterious murder was carried out. To me, the killing is reminiscent of something that you'd see in Mexico done by a cartel in revenge. Let's head to the scene of the crime.
A few weeks ago, I don't know, they had the body hanging out the freeway with the head sitting on fire. They had to go over there and cut it down from the top side.
You think this was
the
gang
news
related?
later? I don't want to speak on it. You know what I'm saying?
Not from personal experience, but like from what people said from the store.
Man, this is my hood. I don't speak on what's here in my hood. This shit real.
That's a pretty serious way to kill someone.
Yeah. It is. Yeah.
Now, Houston police was livid about this interview. But before we get to what they said, from the outside looking in, what Tommy G explained, it sounds like a mafia-style execution. I want to give context to that body that was burned under that bridge. Now, the victim was 46 years old, identified as Jeremy Glenn Kearns, whose body was found partially burned under I-610 North Loop East in Northeast Houston on October 23, 2025. Discovered near Kirkpatrick Boulevard. The death is considered highly suspicious and is not believed to be cess. Union Pacific employees reported that they thought it was a brush fire on October 23, 2025. Firefighters found the body hanging and on fire. HPD Homicide Division treating the case as a homicide. As of early November, no suspects has been identified. Family members who nicknamed him Boogie noted he was terrified of fire, making the circumstances particularly suspicious. But then again, he was a 46-year-old father who was reportedly homeless. May he rest in peace and love and condolences to his family.
Information tonight about a burned body found hanging from an overpass in Northeast Houston 1 week ago today. It was on the North Loop near Kirkpatrick Boulevard. The gruesome discovery leaving more questions than answers as we are working to learn more about what led up to this man's death. ABC 13's Brianna Willis joining us now live from HPD headquarters with the man's identity, which has just been released. Brianna?
Hey there, Gina. Yeah, we know according to police here, that man is James Carney. And according to the medical examiner's office, today actually would have been his 46th birthday. Now, here's what we know right now. Police say this all unfolded last Thursday night at a homeless encampment off the North Loop near Kirkpatrick. That location still littered with clothes, charred items, and a strap actually hanging from the underpass. Detectives say it was after the fire department responded to calls of a brush fire. Police found Carney's body hanging from the underpass and parts of his body set on fire. When asked if this case it could be a suicide, police say that is highly unlikely. Now, back out here live, at last check, detectives say no witnesses have come forward, and they tell us that this investigation is still ongoing right now.
I'm gonna tell you this story. You can put the camera out the window and shit, bridge, so we ain't gotta stop, because it's kind of dangerous to be out right there. So Perkins had got his head cut off, and cut his dick off, put his dick in his mouth when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, they never disclosed what it was, so I ain't finna.
Was it
right here, we coming up on it. This bridge right here. A lot of people don't even remember Perkins. That shit happened in 2006.
I found it interesting that all of the key places Bo was showing us on this journey all centered around one thing: violence. Every single place that he was bringing me to had some sort of significant violent encounter.
And because of this interview, Houston Police Department is having a field day with Cartel Bo. And fam, I went back to check the comment section, and they still responded days later after their response. So the initial post started like this: They quoted, "Hey Tommy G, no one in Houston calls Lakewood by the nickname of Murderwood. We'll watch the video and fact check the rest of it for you." They also wrote, "The last time Warren Brown made a video with this many views, he and all his friends went to the federal pen." Then they quoted, "We need some community notes from Grizzly's Hood news peeps." And then they wrote, 3 minutes and 45 seconds in, the body that was, quote, right around the corner, 2.5 miles away in another neighborhood. Fam, the length the Houston Police Department is going to show and prove they right should be noted. But they didn't stop there. They also wrote 5 minutes and 5 seconds in, "How long have you lived here?" Quote, "My whole life." Go find an arrest record with the Lakewood address in the last decade. We'll wait. Exhibit A. He's from the suburbs, Your Honor. They reposted a recent arrest with him and his baby mother at their home. They didn't stop there. They called the whole video cap. And they even asked AI. Now, as you can see, fam, there's two sides to every story. We know, based on history alone and his arrest record, Cartel both have history in Lakewood. Now, whether he's putting the 2 on the 1 on trying to make his neighborhood sound more deadly than what it is, welcome to the world of content. But the fact that the local police department basically debunked majority all of his claims, and now that you have a backstory on one of the 2 murders that was talked about in this documentary, I'm anxious to know how you really feel. Let me know in the comments. With that being said, fam, this was the latest on the Houston rapper.
Mike Will Made It was on the Backfield podcast.
Teenager in April. The attack and happened during a block party at Juanita Craft Park in South Dallas.
Dallas drill doesn't really get talked about much. And let's be real, no one expects somebody from Texas to be tied up in dark street activity like that.
All eyes are on this beautiful rider.
Today we have a video from
This interview.
Don't, no, you're not. Don't, no, you are not free to leave. He's running, David Ford, he's running. Stop running. Stop. fighting. You're gonna get tased. He's running through traffic. Dairy Queen parking lot. Running back towards Fiber. Stop fighting! You're gonna get tased. Stop fighting! You're gonna get tased. He's running through traffic. Dairy Queen parking lot. Running back towards Fiber. Stop! 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 He got in a vehicle, he's driving away. Charles, Adam, Charles. He went towards Tibbetts. I don't know what. Which way it went once it hit Tibbetts. There's a Washington plate.
Wallet and then the coat.
Where's all the where's the check and all that? Can I see it?
Before the officer arrived at this bank, the suspect was attempting to cash in a fraudulent check. While the suspect is involved in a much larger organized financial crime operation than police currently realize, the officer now questions the bank manager to find out more about the situation.
Dang it. Okay, why do we think this is?
I called the number.
Okay.
Said that his house had been broken into, and the police reported his house was broken into 2 p.m. Sunday morning.
Okay, that's when their house got broken into?
Yeah,
Okay.
or 2 a.m. Sorry.
All right, thank you.
Sorry about all that.
Oh, that's all good. I was just irritated he got away. He got in that car and started it, and I didn't want to hold on to him.
Yeah.
That's a good way to get hurt. And of course, I had to give my taser to our DT guy. So I didn't have it, or else I'd have hit him with that. Dang it. This is his?
Yeah, that's his.
Okay, thank you.
The bank manager informs the officer that she spoke to the real owner of the check, and they revealed that their house was broken into just a day prior to the incident, and their vehicle was stolen as well. This leads police to believe the suspect who fled from the scene is also the one who broke into that house in order to steal the check and the vehicle, while there are still even more pieces to the puzzle yet to be uncovered. 2 days later, an officer with the Track and Field Police Department notices the same vehicle the suspect fled in parked across the street.
Hands to your heads! Stop! Police department, stop right there! You're gonna get tased! Hey, you're gonna get tased! Stop! Dispatch 818. We're gonna be on Marine and 5th, crossing the street, headed eastbound. Stop. Stop. Hey dude, just stop. Stop right there. Hey. Stop. Dispatch 18, I got him in the Wanna parking lot. Do not move. Sit down. Do not move. What are you doing running, dude? Dispatch 18, in custody. Think we run like that, bro? Come on. Chase me. Can you get up for me? Come on. Come this way. Wanna grab his phone? Yeah.